Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Beauty by Ashley Delgado here. In today's video, I am going to be using my BeBella collection. I did show you guys this video a few videos ago. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but it came in a PR box. It was a big circular box. So it's been a little while. Haven't been able to crack these beauties open, but today is the day. We're gonna go in and use these bad boys. So if you'd like to see what I create using these, it's a eyeshadow palette, bronze palette, and my setting spray. If you like to see how well they are and what I come up with, then make sure you keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on that bell, and stay tuned for more videos from me. So I did go ahead and put on some primers. I put a couple, yes, I said primers. I put on a couple today. I used this Beauty Creations Hydrating Primer right here. Also, I went in with a Professional Hydrating Primer here, especially on my eyelids. And I sprayed with my MAC Fix Plus spray. Just gotta give the skin some hydration. So we're gonna jump right in and start off with these things right here. Oh, I'm still dry. Look at that. So we're gonna start off with these bad boys right here. All right, so I did go ahead and fill in my brows and I primed my eyelids. I used Anastasia pomade today along with Benefit brow tones and my NARS concealer to carve it out. If you want to see an updated brow routine, then just comment down below and I will be sure to put that out. A newer product that I got is this Anastasia Brow Freeze, and it's a brow styling wax. If you saw my mini haul, I did show it. This is what it looks like. It's clear. It's like a waxy material. So what I'm gonna do is with my brush, I kind of just like brush into there, and then I just comb with my spoolie just like that, so that you can get that feathery kind of brow look. So we're gonna go right in with the eyeshadow palette, and it is called Tempting and Bronzing Shadow Palette from BeBella, and it just looks like this. I haven't used it yet. So we're gonna take this, and this is what it looks like here. Nice fall tones, even like pumpkin-y kind of tones. So we're gonna do a nice little fall look, and I might even put some sparkle. Let's see. But I think that I'm feeling a little bit inspired. A look that I did a while back. I think I'm going to create something similar to that look that I did. Yeah, so if you're a real one, you know what I'm talking about, okay? If you've been following me for a while now. But now I feel like I'm a little bit better, so why not try to recreate it? And look, my nails are brown, so I'm just so ready for the fall season. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with the darker shade here, and it is called Melt. So what I'm gonna do is take a flat, we're gonna take a flat brush like that, and I'm gonna kind of use this for outline. I do need a closer mirror, so I'm gonna take this one. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of lift, and I think this brush is a little too fat, so let's get a more slanted, smaller brush. We're gonna do a line in our crease there. And the tricky thing about doing these types of looks is that, you know, everyone's eye is a little bit different. So if you notice, like, this eye tends to fold a little bit more than this one does. So I always have to do it like a little bit different so that when I take my pictures, it looks right, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna go in with like a little shader brush like this, and I'm kind of just gonna go over where I put that line. And if you mess up a little bit, it's okay, because we are going to fix it with a little bit of concealer, so don't worry about it. This eye just folds so much, it's kind of annoying, but that's okay. We're gonna go in and do the other side now. So I like to use a smaller brush to kind of outline it, and then I'll go in with a shader brush to kind of shade it in. That way it can avoid me getting it where I don't want it, and then I can thicken it up and kind of add to it as I see fit. So I want to make sure that I am matching it up as close as possible. So when I'm like this, because the eyelid is kind of like extended and I can really get the full picture of it, not when I'm like this, because like I said, they fold differently and then that's just gonna throw me off. If I go based off of where my eye folds on both sides, and I'm just have one like right in the crease, and then this one would just be like lost in there. So you want to get them as close to even as you can. And I'm pretty anal, so we got this. You can extend it out, you can leave it that way if that's how you want the look, or yep, I dropped the brush. You can leave it that way, or you can clean it up with the concealer when you're done at the end. So I guess it just kind of depends on what like mood I am in or what kind of look I'm going for. So what I'm going to do with the shader brush is I'm going to just keep building on that darker brown color, just like right in the center of it. I'm not trying to extend it much more than what it already is, okay? And like I said, we are going to go in with some concealer to kind of touch it up. So like if it gets messy or too far down, that's okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of give that some dimension. So you wanna go in with a few other shades to kind of bring that up. So what I like to do is I like to keep my brushes small when I'm doing this kind of look. I have this brush right here. It's a Sigma shader crease. It's a E47 and it's smaller than your typical, like a normal brush that I would use. So something like this. So it's much smaller. So I like it because you can get it into those creases without putting it too much everywhere. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with one of these orangey colors here. So I think I'm gonna do that one first, and then I might go in with like an even orangier, because this one's more still in the brown family. But like I said, I wanna kind of give that brown some dimension there. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of go right over where the brown is. Just gonna kind of blend that together there. So like I said, you're gonna go right over where the brown is and you're just kind of blend that out there. So you kind of see like the differences there in the shadow. And then you can always go back in with a bigger brush after and blend it all together. And this one you can kind of get it in there because you don't have any product on it, so you can just kind of blend that all out like that. All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with another color, like I said, and this time I want to go a little more orangey, so I'm gonna use this one here. It's called Horizon, and that one is definitely orangey. So you're gonna want to make sure you dust off all that excess, and then just very light stroking, you're gonna go right above what you just did. And then with that color, a lighter color, I do like to bring that into this corner right here. So yeah, I usually will do the lighter one there, not the darker, because I don't want it to look like I haven't slept in a year. And again, with that bigger brush, not adding anything, you're just gonna go in and blend it out. So you can always like hold your eyelid up, but if you're like holding multiple things in your hand and you can't get that hand free to hold, what I do is I extend my eyebrows all the way up. And yes, I look crazy, but I just do that so that I am getting in there, just like that. And if you start to lose that brown too much, you can always go back in and touch up the brown with that smaller brush. I'm gonna go in with my P.Louise base, and this is in the number 1. For some reason I can't find the lighter one. All right, so you can use one of 2 brushes to kind of cut out your crease, or you can use whatever you like, but this is what I find helpful. I find usually like an angle liner brush like that, or just the regular concealer brush that I use to carve out my brows. It's really thin, so I kind of go between the 2 of them. The thing that you want to remember is just make sure that you're saturating your brush with product on both sides. So don't feel like you're, you know, using too much. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of extend my lids like that, since I can't hold it with my hand, since I'm holding the mirror. and then I start to kind of carve out so then what I do is I take this liner brush and then I just kind of like to drag the rest of the concealer down so it doesn't mess up the rest of what I have going on there. And you can always go back in with your angle brush with the brown color and touch that up if you need to. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. All right, so we carved out that one. Now we're done with that part. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in with some glitter. I think I'm gonna go with the Golden Girl, the one with a little bit of green. I'm gonna pop in some of like flakes in there. So, but this is super pretty. Like, this alone is pretty. Oh, I don't know. This is really pretty. I don't know if you can see it how I see it, but this is really pretty color. It has like gold and like almost like a lime green. And this is without any glitter glue. So this is just the shadow without anything else. Wow. So there is a little part that I see with the brown that is bothering me. So what I'm going to do is with the little angle brush, I'm gonna just take that matte brown color and I can just go right in and touch it. There we go. That is super pretty. I'm going to do a wing, I think, and then I'll put the sparkles on. This is my Rare Beauty. I go between the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez and my Huda Beauty one. This one has the pencil and the liquid. These are like the two that I've been kind of going to, but I think my Huda one is like done, guys. Like, it's like dried out. It's like buy another one. Like, I use it so much that there isn't anything left inside of it. Look at it showing off, talking about I still have some fight in me. I still have some fight left. All right, so I think I'm just gonna use this one today because it's doing its thing right now. Hopefully I don't jinx it. All right, so once you are happy with your liner, you can go ahead and go in with your little flakies. So I am using, oh, they're called sprinkles, excuse me, sprinkles. So they're called Sprinkle and Spice. It's a set of 6 body glitters and it is from Beauty Bakeries, if I can get my life together, but this is how they look here. And there's one, oh my goodness, there's one that's literally called Nutmeg. Like, if that isn't like fall Thanksgiving vibes, then I don't know what is. And then there's one that's called Osun Spice Melody. Here they are without dropping them. I kind of want to use the stars. So there's 2. I want to use whatever is more on the brown side. So let's see. I feel like this one is, and this one's more yellowy. And this is more orangey. So we're going to go with this one here. And I'm just going to use my NYX glitter primer. This is my favorite glitter primer. Like, I feel like you do not have to be all fancy dancy with your glitter primer. Like, NYX is the real deal. So I'm using my silicone brush. This brush is from PX Look. I love this glitter silicone applicator. I have the one for the foundation as well. So what you do, you just kind of get that right in there, and then you're just gonna kind of put it where you want to put the sprinkles. Open this bad boy up. This is so cute. I'm trying to get more of like the glitter in there because the glitter is really cute, but it's like down there. Wish that they were shaped as like little leaves. I feel like that would have been so cute, but this is still cute as well, so it's okay. Move our little stars down. get some lashes. So I am back and I did put my lashes on. I'm wearing, of course, my very own lashes, Beauty by Ashley Delgado lash, and this one is the Mia lashes. I did wear them in my previous video, but I wanted to wear them again because I don't want you to forget about them, you know? So I did get confirmation that all of the little packaging is in, so they are just packing and then they will ship them to me and I will have all of them ready to sell for all of you guys. I'm super excited. I cannot wait until this launches. So again, these are my lashes. They are the Mia lashes, M-I-A, Mia. And I freaking love them, and I just hope that you love them too. And I hope that you're just excited as me for the drop. It's coming soon. All right, enough of that. So I'm gonna go in with my MAC mineralizing lotion. I wanted to try this. It took a little while to come in. It was not in stock, so I'm excited to try it. I'm just gonna try a little bit before I put on my foundation, even though I already primed my skin, but I'm feeling kind of dry, so let's add some extra protection there. And again, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just gonna get it on like the bottom portion and my forehead. And then I'll just dab it in with my beauty blender. I was just feeling a little dry. So I have been feeling my MAC lately, and I did go ahead and get another foundation because I don't know if you remember when you were watching, but I was out. I was really like trying to get this foundation out of there. So I use the MAC Studio water weight foundation, and it is in NC42. Like I said, like a lot of people that I know don't like MAC, but I really do like it. So it's always been good to me. Doesn't break me out. So I'm just gonna blend this out with my beauty sponge. Just like so. My husband was totally downstairs jamming to In the Heights. Like, we've watched that movie so many times. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it is one of our favorite movies right now. Even the kids enjoy it. We watched it like 100 times, and he was jamming hardcore, and I was like, dang, that's gonna come out in my video, but I don't care. But I don't think you can hear it. He's doing some work in the kitchen, repainting all of our cabinets, and well, not all of them, just the upper cabinets in our kitchen. He's repainting them and just repainting like the walls. And then we have like a cutout in our kitchen, you know, that you could see through. I don't know what they're called, if they have a fancy name, but he has a cutout. And I just feel like with the kids and stuff, like it gets really dingy. And then they went through that stage of like coloring and everything, which is super annoying. Like, I totally caught my 2-year-old son coloring on the stairs the other day. They do it on the railing, on the wall. It's even like when we went in their room, it's even on the bunk bed, on the crib. Like, they just use everything as their canvas, and I'm like, okay, we can't do that. Like, glad you're being artistic and you're creating beautiful projects and artwork, and they're gonna have to pick a different location or find a new hobby because mama can't. Okay, I blended that all in, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my mineralized skin finish and this is in medium tan, and I just with like a big brush, I kind of put it on there and just kind of, you know, set that foundation in. Nothing too crazy there. Since we're on like a MAC kick, I'm gonna keep it MAC, and I'm gonna go in with my MAC concealer. So a lot of this stuff is still packed in my bag because I had to do makeup. I just left it all in there. But I'm gonna use my Prolong concealer from MAC, and it is in the shade NW25. I don't think that I like the pump ones. I like the ones that come with a little, you know, applicator. I guess I'll do it with my Selena Gomez brush here. Just like that. And then I'll go in with my beauty sponge and kind of blend that out. All right, so I'm gonna set that with my Kimchi Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake powder, and this is in Banana. I'm gonna set that bad boy. So I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty. This is the Truffle. It's in the color Truffle. It's my bronzing stick. Looks like this. And we're just gonna go right in with this bad boy. just like that, and then we'll do the sides of our nose and the forehead. Can't forget about the forehead. We're gonna go ahead and blend that out with my favorite brush, and that is the KKW Beauty. I'm not gonna add any concealer to my brush, but I am just going to use that to kind of carve out my cheeks here. And like I said, I didn't add any concealer to that. That's just leftover concealer from me doing under my eyes. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna, with the same powder, just gonna set that in place like so. So I am gonna go in with a little bit of my Warm So from MAC. So this is a blush. It's called Warm So Mineralized Blush, but I feel like it can be used as a bronzer because it's just like that perfect color. So I do use it both. A lot of times what I used to do is I would just put it on with like no bronzer or no blush, and that would just be it for me because that's how pretty it is. So we're gonna use that there. I will go in with a little bit of my NARS Orgasm blush. It is a blush, not just saying orgasm, okay? And I'm just gonna tap that in there as well. So this I put more to like the apples of my cheeks, and then the other one I put more kind of all over. All right guys, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my BeBella Where's the Sun palette. So it's the Where's the Sun palette, and it looks like this, kind of like the Drenched. I think I might use the Drenched color. I'm gonna go in with Drenched. Oh yeah, that's pretty. This is like so pigmented. And I just looked at my nose and realized that I forgot to put concealer, so we're gonna do that because homegirl can't be looking crazy like this. So let's just rub off this excess powder hair. Take a little bit more of my MAC concealer. Nose. There. And I'm just gonna add just 2 more dots there to kind of really brighten that up. We're just gonna go in with my sponge. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my KK Beauty, and this is the brightening, and it's in the number 1. I'm gonna just take a little bit of that and I'm gonna set right under this eye. Like I said, I really want this eye to pop. We're gonna set that there. While that is setting, I'm going to go ahead back in with my Melt color, and I'm gonna mascara. So now, last but not least, we're gonna go in with the setting spray. And before I spray this bad boy, I'm just gonna make sure that I take off the powder from under my eye. So this is Golden Hour Mist Setting Spray from BeBella. I'm just gonna give it a few spritz, which came right on me, but then I'm gonna spray that on my face. So it does feel really good, but I am gonna say that it has like a perfumey smell to it, and that makes me super nervous because I have sensitive skin, and I'm like, I hope that it doesn't break me out, but I will let you know. We all know that your girl just came from breakout, can't have another one, okay? Just too soon. I said that was the last thing, but Wouldn't be me if I don't do this part. So I'm gonna take my holy girl Anastasia Amorisi and I'm just gonna brighten up this corner right there, just like that. I'm going to be using the KKW 90s Vogue lip liner. I haven't used this in a long time, so I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay, and this is Liar. Okay, then with a little bit of concealer that I have left, I'm gonna take a brush and tap that on. A little bit on the top. Alright guys, so this is the final look here. Again, I am using my very own Beauty by Ashley Delgado Mia lashes, so make sure you stay tuned because those will be dropping very soon as I get them in, and I'm super excited, and I will let you know as soon as they're up and available for sale. So I hope you enjoyed this little fall creation that we came up with today with our little stars. If you like this video, make sure to give your girl a thumbs up and don't forget to turn on that bell. Stay tuned because there will be more videos coming your way. Bye guys.